What's up, guys? BenSamulakTV here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking time to check out this video. So yeah, I had some interesting experiences. It's been 2 months since I made a video. I just been really a lot of things going on right now, and I've been wanting to make a video, some follow-up videos here. Finally got a chance today. I had a little time, so I decided to record my testimony of, my last videos. As you could see, I've been, looking into Neville Goddard and some of these different, positive mindset. Neville Goddard really imagining the reality that you want, as you go to sleep. Imagine and live in be in the feeling of it, your wish fulfilled, your imagination, your dream fulfilled, or whatever you're trying to, and just kind of go practicing this and seeing if there's any merit to it. But either way, like I said, I'm not a Neville Goddard disciple or anything like that. Okay, I like to look into a lot of different things, and if things can help me in my life, hey, I'm open-minded. Okay, right? But I mean, overall, I like to stick to the Bible. I mean, he actually uses the Bible and verses in many ways. So certain things I don't know if I totally have the same understanding overall of the Bible, but either way, I like the thought of that I mean, even the Bible says, the mindset on the spirit is life and peace. The mindset on the flesh is death. So the mind is really key. The human spirit is even more deeper. If you read the Bible, there's something called the human spirit, but the Bible does clearly talk about the mind being set properly. And that's, to me, really what I'm getting from Neville Goddard, is that the mind needs to be set properly for you then to have the reality you want manifested. And if your mind is not trained and set properly, it could potentially be helping manifest things in your life that you don't want. And that's what I think a lot of people do, and they don't even realize that they're being kind of manipulated and controlled from without. All this propaganda, all this media, all these TV shows, all this stuff bombarding us from without, causing us to think certain ways, to react different ways, to feel different ways, and it may not be in line with what you want for your life. So so that makes sense to me. And then the more I started thinking about what I was thinking about, the more I realized, wow, my mind is always off in just different directions all the time, thinking about things that I don't why am I thinking about that? I don't want that. I don't want to bring that in my life. I don't want that. And it's so difficult, really, to continue to stay in a feeling and in a mindset of what you want manifested, and what you have to believe is already manifested. You just have to live in the feeling and the understanding that it's already done, and you're living in that. Like, what's the difference is if you're a millionaire, or if you imagine you're a millionaire, you think you are, and you really truly believe it. I mean, both those people feel the same way. Yeah, in reality, practically, you can't now, like, that millionaire can walk in the store and buy all the clothes, but the feeling, the mood, that the state of mind that you're in can be the exact same, because that person, really, he has the money in the bank. It's there, but in a sense it's not. It's really kind of the same person, but it's just something outside. It's hard to explain, but I think you understand what I'm saying, that it's just your feeling and your mood, and the belief of you having that really will change your personality, and how you feel, and how you're going through life. That's what I mean. Okay, because, and then eventually, from what he's saying, is that it'll come into being, or it'll manifest, because which I believe if you're going around as a positive person, as a happy person, because you're living in the feeling and the idea and understanding that I'm already a millionaire, I'm already rich, or whatever you want to believe, I already have a great relationship, it's already happened, I'm in it, I'm living in it, and truly believing that, and living in the feeling of having that, you'll be a different person. You'll be a happier person. You should be a happier person. You should probably be a more positive person. You should probably be a person that is more pleasant to be around. And guess what? That's why they're saying you're going to attract other people who are the same, like-minded. Usually people who are wealthy, or who have a lot of good things going on in their life. They're usually positive people. They're usually happy people. They're usually pleasant people. Not always, okay? Don't get me wrong. But they do say that money doesn't really change people. So if you're a real mean person without money, now you're gonna be even more mean person with money. But that being said, the idea is that, to me, I truly believe, is that it will change your person as you start to focus on more, like the Bible does say, the mindset on the spirit is life and peace. So a person who's setting their mind on positive things, on the spirit, on God, on Christ, and on just not on the flesh and on bad things, on things that they don't want, then those people have death. It's just death. You meet people who are focusing on things that they don't want. They're angry people, they're frustrated people, they're depressed people, they're anxious people, they're bitter people. And that think about it. You think someone who's successful or who has everything going on in life wants to hang around too much somebody like that? Usually those people detract each other. So my testimony, since I've been gone, I don't want to get into too many details, but I was imagining, you know, being in my own house, and this is one of my continual things right now. But I don't want to get into too many details. I had my own gym, I got my own pool, all these things, right? And it's so funny that something happened where we were put in a hotel, me and my family, and I had my own gym in the basement of the hotel. We had our own pool. The kids were swimming all the time. So it's so weird. I was just like, oh my gosh, it's like, yeah, that's not what I imagined, but it was like, it was so weird that I just started doing this, like, a couple months before, this video I made. If you look back, I just started making videos on this, and within a short time, not only did I get, some other opportunities opened up to me. Like I said, it just seems like a lot of opportunities have been opening up to me recently. But then this happened, and not only that, not only was I in a hotel, all for like almost like 2 months, me and my family, we got like to eat. Pretty much, food was covered. So every night we go out to, I have steak dinner. I mean, I was eating nice restaurants, right? I mean, we didn't overindulge, but it was like I got to go out in nice places. I didn't have to do dishes. I was having my meals cooked for me every night. So it's almost like, I mean, it was weird, man. I couldn't. It was just kind of happening. I was like, this is kind of this is. It was funny, but I was like, okay, it's hard to say, is it just coincidence or what? I don't know, but I'm just telling you, this is what's happening. And some people could have took that experience in a negative light and been like, oh man, I'm out of my house. There's a lot of things that are going on that we have to take care of. But I looked at it as, wow, I got my own pool, I got my own gym down here. Breakfast was made for us every morning in the hotel, and then, like I said, we were able to go out for dinner, and that was covered. And it was just a really wild experience, with my family. And I just looked at it as, okay, this is not quite what I imagined, but in the other hand, things are happening. Things are definitely happening. And I took it in all as positive. I took it as, this is an interesting experience for me and my kids and my family. And like I said, it was just it was really a change up. I mean, we are in our routine, which is fine. We all get comfortable. I don't mind being comfortable and not having to like think every day, where's my keys at? Where did we put that? Because if you're living in a hotel, things are a little different. But I looked at it as, this is breaking up every day. You only live once. In that sense, this is a cool experience that we're having with my family. I'm trying to look at it in a positive light. And like I said, it was funny. So I was like, I did imagine my own pool and my own gym, and I got it. Got people cooking for me every morning and at night. And it was just a very interesting experience. So I wanted to share that we're back now. We're back in the home. Everything's back to normal, and we're back, kind of getting back on with life. But that's why I wanted to make a video and let people know that this happened, and it was very interesting. So, how I say, do try it out for yourself, but be careful, and just be prepared. When we start imagining what you want, like, I think the true manifestation is already has already happened. So let's put it that way, because I'm living in the reality, and that the truth, it's already happened. It's already happened. But in the meanwhile, as certain things take time to manifest. Like, to just, like, if I said I want to be built, I want to be ripped, I want to be muscular. That's, I believe it's already happened. But like I said, you can't. That's something that your genetics can't just, like, oh, all of a sudden you got a six pack, and that is, you have to go through a process to get to that manifestation. And I believe it's the same thing with some of my other dreams that I have and I'm believing. But in the process, isn't it kind of funny that there might be a foretaste of what's going to be coming? Like I don't know if you want to just say the outer, this matrix, or the outer realm, or whatever, the what we're living in. It is all energy and light and atoms and neutrons and electrons and whatever you want to say. But that's really what we're looking at and seeing, is just, light reflected and matter, which is what, like, energy, right? So in that sense, we're just looking at all this stuff, and it's going to take time. God still made matter in a way that has, there's principles and rules and laws with it. So in that sense, you do have to follow a certain progression to get to a certain point. But if you're imagining this, and I don't know if it's your imagination is connecting with the outside reality, which is kind of forming as you are believing it. It's starting to things are starting to happen, I guess I would say. I don't know if that's the reality of it or if that's the truth, but that's kind of what happened. It was like I got a kind of a foretaste of what my imagination is, is potentially the final result of what will be there. So I just wanted to share that. I thought it was kind of interesting, kind of cool experience we just had, and I want to, hopefully you guys also will continue to think, positive, think of what you want in your life. And I truly believe this video will help you to rethink and think about what you're thinking about, so that you can also be on a track of having a life that is one that you're happy with and that you feel is what you want, and is things that are good for you and your family. So hopefully this video helped, and be sure to subscribe, support the channel, check out some the next videos. But thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, everybody, and I hope you have a great day and hope the video helps. See you next time. BenSamulakTV. Bye.